Hello, dear viewer, and welcome to the Lunar Nebula Art Channel with me, Jalnan. Today, I decided to make a Pokemon, or a Fakemon, as they call them these days, in kind of the style of True Green 7, and how he does things. I figured, you know what, why not talk about what I'm designing here? So, I think if this becomes a series, I'm going to try to do something like the False Starter series, where I make a starter of different types. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But as you can see, I've got some reference pictures of Pikachu and Rattata and Raticate and hamsters, because I'm trying to create something hamster-like here. There's a nice little star on its forehead that you can see. And in the moment, I am currently working in Clip Studio Paint using something called Easy Canvas to try to wirelessly control my computer's version of Clip Studio Paint, and there are some issues with that. Easy Canvas does not seem to like my internet too much, and other than that though, yeah, I don't quite like the way the vector lines work in Easy Canvas compared to Affinity Designer, but yeah, I get a good rough sketch done, and then I kind of get the outline figured out, and the general shapes of things that I like, and then eventually I will be switching out of Clip Studio Paint. But for now, yeah. As you can see, I did color something in Clip Studio Paint as well, and that was fantastic. Coloring in Clip Studio Paint was much easier than in Affinity Designer at the time, but it did make me think about other ways that I could probably rasterize my vector lines, keep a copy of the vector lines, and then color in Affinity Designer in its, raster format. So from there, I decided to basically, go into Affinity Designer, redo all the inking with vector lines. I did quite a bit of adjustments with the stroke width and things like that. Most parts of this creature are going to be, not colored in yet. But some of them I did in fact create as vector shapes so it'd be easier to adjust them. And then inside the vector shape is where I kept the strokes for like the fingers there, and that seemed to work decently well. But as you can see, for the main body, I decided not to fill it in with any vector colors yet, because it's got all these different protrusions and things that are going to be hard to color as a shape. So I'm going to wait until I can rasterize that and then try to fill it in, basically, with the paint bucket tool, and work from there. But for now, yeah, we got some nice little feet here. I'm gonna poke those out. But looking back on this now, I think I probably could even go a little lighter on the stroke width to try to keep more of that anime feel. I'd also like to maybe vary up the brush I used to try to get it to be more of that kind of pencil outline look that Pokemon usually has. And Sugimori's style is kind of that watercolor aesthetic, and I'm going to try to do that with some paintbrushes and things, and then go over with an eraser in the very near future. Yeah, and I'm also not sure if I should keep the teeth like this or not, but I decided to keep the teeth like this just so it was clear that it's a rodent type creature. And if you can't tell, I'm going to name this thing Hamstar. It's too good. Hamster, Hamstar, hamster, Hamstar. It is going to be a fairy type. Yes, indeed. So this is going to be the fairy type starter. And honestly, if this design is pretty well liked, I might even make it like the channel mascot, and not a Pokemon. Well, we'll see. For now, as you can see, yes, I'm putting in some of the shadows. I just kind of did a darker color and then a multiply layer and stuff like that. And then with those, I would try to use an eraser at kind of a lower opacity, around 50 to 30%, I think, and also decrease the the hardness, so that it kind of have that more airbrush look to it, since Affinity Designer doesn't quite have the airbrushes I wanted. Yeah, I'm here messing with some of the layer effects and things to see if we can get some better styles and all that jazz. But overall, I enjoyed this creation. I hope you do too. Yep. I've also got a little bit of the white spots on the belly and under the mouth to be more like a real hamster. I mean, Pokemon sometimes does stuff like that with Rattata and Raticate. You usually don't want more than 2 or 3 colors with a Pokemon. And yeah, if you want more tips on Pokemon style, I highly recommend, once again, True Green 7's channel. And here we are, Hamstar, the Dreamer Pokemon. Hamstar. Its dreams of the heavens take the shape of a star on its forehead. As you can see, I've put some abilities in here. Cheek pouch, because hamster, they put everything in their cheek pouches. Insomnia, so it can't be put to sleep because it's constantly dreaming, looking up at the stars at night, right? And its hidden ability is adaptability. That just seemed good. And the total stats I tried to keep kind of like a starter's normal stats. And then yeah, I've got all of that done. I hope you've enjoyed Hamstar. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more art videos. And, you know, I'm still learning as I go, so hopefully you enjoy the process of me talking about how that goes too. And if not, let me know in the comments below so I'll know to do more of a speed art thing like I did with the Paper Smash Bros. Series. I hope you, dear viewer, have a great day.